What's up, guys? Welcome to Mobile Thursday. It's time to look at Oceanhorn, Monster of Uncharted Seas. What the hell is that, djWHEAT? Well, the best way I can describe it is a not Wind Waker. But it is Wind Waker, kind of, sort of, but not really. It is a game for the iOS that is an adventure game. It is a full 3D graphical game with amazing music by FDG Entertainment. And at its heart and soul, it is a Zelda game. And you're going to see this here. Now, I'm not only going to show off a little bit of the game because this is one of those that has a story that you want to spend the $8.99 on and go and play. And immediately might be like, whoa, $8.99. The moment I hop in this game, you're going to see that this isn't necessarily your 99-cent, app superstar that you typically see on the App Store. But in actuality, this is a full-blown adventure game like you would find on Steam, like you would find and play on your 3DS. It's got a very simple control scheme. I just want to kind of run around and show you guys what we've got so far. I'm just using my fingers to go around, and then I just got my sword and shield, so of course I can swipe them, and I've got a power up, a little Zelda-esque like sword to collect these coins and whatnot. Just like Zelda, I'm picking my stuff up, I'm dropping it down, I'm throwing it, I'm doing all the same stuff that you would do in a Zelda title. Now, you can't jump in this game, which is something immediately I'm not sure is attributed to the story or not. But there's these little cliffs and whatnot. I'd like to be able to get up them. I cannot yet. Whether or not that's something I'll unlock later on in the story, I'm just not quite sure about. But hopefully you've taken this past few 30 seconds to just take in the fact that this is an iOS game. And this looks amazing. And it doesn't really stop there. For 161 megabytes, which blew me away by the install size, you also get quite a bit of full speech in the game. Now, I've just found my father's sword and shield and my mother's necklace, and that kicks off the story for the game. If you've looked through the screenshots and seen some of the other video in this game, you're probably going to recognize that it definitely has some Wind Waker throwbacks. You're going to be doing some sailing. You are someone who very much resembles and looks like Link. Your father's sword and the Arcadian, which is very similar to Hyrule. They talk about the magic and engineering and this giant beast that you actually are apparently going after in the adventure. You've seen glimpses of in the opening, in the opening story, but they're giving you the full story here. The game goes and obviously has very much like the adventurous RPG-ish aspects to it. You won't be able to unlock this dungeon unless you have a bomb that will then, open up the entrance there. And of course, he's giving me the entire story. And this is not 60 FPS like some other games that have been coming out in sort of full 3D. Hello Hero is one of them. It's very, very nice, but it's still, this game looks gorgeous in every way, shape, and form. Combat system so far, and all the combat, I haven't had any issues with it. You shouldn't expect anything major like a God of War, Devil May Cry-esque combos. It is simple. It's about the exploration, and it's about solving puzzles. And of course, this guy, he needs to shut up. I'm ready to move on and just kind of show you guys some of the game. So we've chatted, and go to my lookout now, kid, but come back to me in the morning. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see, can I open this yet? Can I? Nope, I need a master key. Of course you need a master key. Even in Zelda, you needed a master key. As you collect coins and experience, you do level up. As you can see, I'm currently Traveler. The status screen is accessed by clicking on the mini-map. And here you're going to see these are my challenges. As I complete these challenges, I get these experience points and I move up. Just like Zelda, I'm collecting hearts and increasing the amount of hearts I get. And then, of course, you got flashbacks, which is cool because it's constantly reminding you where you've been. If it's been 12 hours in between your poops, then you can go to your log and you can actually look up and what happened last time I was sitting on the toilet playing this game. The other thing, too, is you can default that little action button either to the left or the right. It defaults to the right, which is a little weird. Actually, there we go. At least for me, because I want to be able to control with my right hand and then tap with my left hand. So let's see. It says that I'm supposed to go to a lookout. And frankly, I don't know where that is, but I'm going to guess it's this giant thing over here is where I need to go. Oh, my goodness. And you get experience for everything you kill, so that's good. Nope, that's not it. That's the master key. I still need the master key. Where's this lookout they're talking about? Other things about the game. The oh, I'm gonna forget. The music is done by several Final Fantasy composers. I believe that because it's dark out as well, there are more monsters now. I do not. I believe whoever the composer was for Final Fantasy X was the individual who did. Forgive me for all you fans out there who are like, Wheat, how can you not know this? You should know this. I'm guessing maybe this is my... Ah, yes. Go to bed. I'm going to bed. $8.99. A lot of people thinking that's very... Oh, what's going on here? We got an in-game cinema. Ooh, he's a scary looking man. What's going on? So this is the magic and the engineering. Oh my gosh, suspenseful. They say that this is a 10 to 12 hour experience as well. I had a great sleep last night. I'm going to go talk to that guy because that's what he told me to do. And so far, I haven't put that much time into it. I restarted it. Whoa, like, what's this stuff? We got mechanical beasts everywhere. So that I could restart. And, oh my gosh, and they're killing him. This can't... But I would say even in the first hour that I played prior to this, there was a... you know, there's still plenty to be explored. Oh, the necklace. It's my fault. Is that what you're saying? You know, many iOS fans have been waiting for a title like this to really show off the graphical capabilities of what you know, what the iPad can do, and with the recent iPad Air release and the fact that this does run on iPad, or excuse me, the iPhone hardware. The recommended devices are the iPhone 4S and higher, the iPad 2 and higher, the iPad mini and higher, and then the iPod Touch 5th generation. A lot of people playing it on the Air say that it runs remarkably beautifully. This is an iPad Retina, so it is the version before the Air, and I think that so far the frame rates remained a very solid 30. Like I said, I would love for it to be bumped up to 60, but I understand that there's a lot going on in this particular one, and a lot of developers are just sort of playing and toying around with 60 FPS. You know, but it's cool to see that this isn't necessarily a Gameloft ripoff, right? Like, we've seen Gameloft remake Grand Theft Auto and Max Payne and all these other games, and this might be considered a Gameloft Zelda ripoff, but I really feel like there's a lot of consideration and sort of like love that went into the development of that game. And that might sound like really dumb and stupid, but just the fact that they've kept up with the development, communicating with the fans of the game. This isn't something that they spit out in 2 months like we oftentimes see some of these other publishers and developers do. You know, they obviously put a lot into this game. I really hope that the whole 10-hour experience is worthwhile, and I think it will be. But I bring you this review or this first look not knowing what happens beyond, you know, that 1 or 2 hour mark. So I know people can say spending $8.99 on an iPad might be quite a bit, but you know what? You guys spend $4.99 on Steam, $9.99 on Steam like nothing, and I really think that people need to start considering that, you know, paying $4.99, $2.99, or even $8.99 for a quality product on the iPad is only going to mean more quality products for the iOS devices in the future. You'll learn about the islands of the Uncharted Seas from your father's notebook. First, you should go and talk to people on Tekrel Island. Take this key. Woohoo! All right, well, hold on. If he gave me the master key, I'm going to go loot his house. Oh, you got to loot the house. Yeah. Give me the monies. Oh, look at that, a heart piece. Yeah. And we got experience for doing that, so that might have leveled me up, actually. Did it? Not quite. All right, let's go open this just so we can check out the sailing. and then we'll wrap it up. Again, don't know what the plans are for Android. You guys, it is a little bit harder on the development on the Android side, simply because there's so much more hardware to to do QA on. And in this particular case, while there are now several iOS devices, they can limit and say, well, it just doesn't work on these. So here we go. We're over to the pier now. Woohoo! Why did he? This is one thing I don't understand. You have to kind of be walking in order for you to throw that stuff. But it looks like we have ourselves a boat now. Just want to make sure there's no secrets over here. Do you want to enter the world map? Heck yeah, let's do it. Wow, that's cool. You like that? He could talk me through the seashell. That's fantastic. You can see, not quite Wind Waker. Isn't that where he told me to go? Okay, that is where he told me to go. Wait, whoops. Okay, this is reversed. I don't particularly like that. We're going to go to here. Okay, so you don't actually control. I mean, you can kind of like look around. It's more of a serene and... Wait, what is this? Oh, that just takes me back to the world map. And, interesting experience to go through as you travel there. And I'm not sure. I haven't sailed enough to know if you, like, encounter any boss battles or any sort of random events that happen. As you can see, I'm, like, passing through the water. And here's someone here. Ahoy, it's a beautiful day. You dropped some cargo there. All the drugs that you've been smuggling. You dropped it. So I don't know, like, can you pick that up? Kind of looks like maybe you can. Oh, run into it. So, headed to the island. Anyway, guys, Mobile Thursday brings you the release of Oceanhorn. This has been a very, very long anticipated title for iOS. It is finally out at the low, low price of $8.99. I will report back to you after I'm done and let you know if I feel like that was, worth the cost of the game. Like, admittedly, I've definitely spent plenty of money on iOS games, ranging from $12.99 to 99 cents, and I certainly have my opinion. There's been a lot of $9.99 games that I have not yet finished, so I expect to finish this one, and I'll let you know if I think it's worth the $8.99. But if you are down for a adventure game that's got story, some really nice graphics, and can do something on the iPad that other games haven't been able to do, you should check out Oceanhorn for $8.99 on the iOS. You can click on the link below in the description if you want to go directly to the store. That's it for Mobile Thursday. We'll see you next week with more titles. This is djWHEAT. I'm out.